Hi, my name is Sombrero, and welcome to Archipelago. I have never played this game, so we're gonna go through the rules and hopefully you won't be as lost as I am right now. Let's start off with a very complicated board game.
So for your first
ever tabletop game.
Here's this complete strategy, very minimal luck game.
Yeah.
What's the luck-based?
What is luck-based in this game?
Well, you said this one is a very complicated luck-based game?
No, I said it was a very strategic,
strategic, non-luck-based. Yeah.
Because the only luck-based stuff is this deck, and then kind of the trend / secret objective.
Yep.
Is there a way to make
it's a bit much
stuff go away?
Yes. In the menu configuration,
make what go away?
There's an interface icon with
visibility.
visibility.
Stuff on top, yeah. Yes, I have that hidden.
I have the notes and tools hidden, but I leave everything else up.
Oh, I have the notes on because the notes are on this game.
Oh, okay. Then I will turn it on.
Yep.
You also have that information on your board, but it's nice to have it just there as well.
I just don't need that stuff since I'm not actually hosting.
The only thing you'd need it for is the rotation changing.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right there.
Oh, yep. That's right, because this game
45
has...
and 60, yep.
Yeah.
I heard that part.
Nope, not tools. Top menu. There we go. Bam. Neat.
Actually...
60 for the individual pieces and 45 for everything else.
I'll just leave it at 50.
You only need...
You can hit both with that.
Oh, that's true.
You just have to hit it a lot more.
Yes. What's actually the rotate button?
E and Q.
E and Q, yeah. Yep. R is shuffle.
Yeah. E and Q allows you to choose which way it rotates.
You can also rotate the bags with E and Q.
You can rotate anything with E and Q.
If it's locked, bitch.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's locked.
All right.
Archipelago. What the fuck are we doing?
Archipelago.
You're trying to become the biggest settler dude.
Yeah.
You want to settle the best settlements.
Okay.
Settle all the settlements.
So shuffle this a little bit more. Shuffle this a little bit more. All right. This.
It's probably been shuffled to a ridiculous level at this point because I did it before as well.
As long as it's shuffled.
Before the last time I
There's
stayed.
no such thing as too much shuffling.
True. Unless you're one of those superstitious people that are like, no, you can't shuffle the deck halfway through the game. It's like, but we haven't had any interaction with the deck. Yes, but it changes the results.
Yeah,
but it's so random.
Yeah.
But no, it changes the random results.
It changes the results of what would have been from the start of the game, but in theory, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, I'll pull them out and set them on the track.
Yep, so spot. Bam. Bam.
And that's first turn order.
Yep.
Okay.
Or actually, technically, turn 0.
Turn 0 order.
So, everyone draw 3 hexes, starting in order. So, Aaron, you're first.
Oh, whoops. Oh, there you go.
These are all visible by everybody?
Yep.
I mean, they're random, so I mean...
Yeah. So, draw 3, Kyle.
You make the argument of they're random, so you can really just...
Yeah.
However the fuck you want, kind of thing.
So you get to place your tile first, Aaron. Anywhere on the board.
Something about each one has 5 resources.
So they have, it always adds up to 5.
Yep.
And it's resources, which are the circles.
And the rest is hats. Yep.
Yep. So you can see this one right here has 3.
Yep. Well, I guess I'll play this one.
Okay, so some of the resources, I guess that kind of makes sense as well. That some of the resources aren't used. Oh no, I guess the only resource that isn't used in construction is iron, huh? Because there's wood. Okay, stop. I'm just trying to zoom in on this thing. Okay,
Whoa.
Wood, stone, pineapples, cattle, fish.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Iron might have use in other constructions.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So gray is what, metal? Or
They're all listed up here.
Gray is stone.
Got it.
Yep.
Iron. Stone. What?
Stone.
They're both
Iron
white.
is black.
Iron is black, white / gray is stone.
Why is it? I see white.
This is white to you. I see that as white also.
I mean, the block is.
This is. Yeah.
Wait, that's white?
Yes,
No,
both of these
this
are white to me. Stone and iron are both white to me.
No, iron. This is black.
That didn't load right to you. Load right for you then.
Yeah, you might want to
Here, let me
relog.
reconnect.
Drop and come
Yep.
back in.
I was gonna say it
Okay,
doesn't look black.
It doesn't look black to me. Like, racist?
Lots
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Lots of wood on the
Wooden
board, lots of
steel. It
iron.
seemed like a decent idea, right? At the very least, I can do 2 actions to get that resource.
Okay.
I can't choose this tile at all.
Yep, that one's not any good for you.
Can't
Too
use the
bad.
next
That's a
one.
lot of cattle and pineapples.
Come on. Turn
Look at
black.
all that pineapples.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of the pineapples.
Why? Okay, I'm gonna try actually exiting the whole game.
I guess are we supposed to like put it?
No,
like,
it doesn't count for the first playment.
Yeah. So I guess is it better to not?
I think it'll freeze up the board a little bit more.
Okay, then I think I want to do that then. Do something like that. Yeah.
Then I can't play there.
Well, yeah. Then you go there. So then we have these spots to place in.
But it also means that we all start far away from each other.
Which is either good or bad.
Also, I'm gonna move this.
That's fine.
Okay, come on.
And then we
the
discard
fucking
these back into the bag.
Shuffle that back up. And pull up the top one.
Interesting.
hmm
Wood.
Wood.
Lots of wood.
Wood, as they say.
Not really any place you can place that one, though. So you'd have to explore and then flip it to see if it actually has anything, huh?
Image error 502 bad gateway. And now I can't even pick it up. What?
Wait. What are you trying to pick up?
This one. I can't pick this one up. Yeah.
This one, the one floating out here can't be
No,
touched.
no, the one
Yeah.
the other one. No, I can't pick it up.
Your hand isn't appearing for us either.
No, I can see his hand.
Oh, I don't see his hand.
Apparently this is what happens when I'm the host.
Yeah. Well,
You
you're
wanna
also streaming, so maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't have you be the host.
Do you want to save state? Or I can save state, and I can open from here.
Yeah, we could do that.
Can I save state? I actually don't know if I can save state.
Go to games, save and load.
I have to get my top menu back.
Oh. Why'd you go to the top menu?
Because I didn't think I had to worry about any of that now.
I
Yeah, I
don't
can't go to games to save.
Okay.
Well, we can just go get these 3 tiles. Can you remember those tiles?
Well, the thing is, I don't have the board setup that Kyle does,
Oh.
because he's modified his already.
I mean, maybe I'm not the one to blame here. Maybe you guys are the blame. Well, how about I save state,
Save state and reload.
we'll exit out, and we'll just restart the whole lobby.
Restart the server, yeah.
Yeah.
Your computer
Okay,
can't
I'll do that
handle
then.
it all.
My computer can handle it fine. Your computer can't handle it. Your computer is the one that is failing. All right, come on in.
I'm in.
Okay. Load black, please. Well, that's gonna fucking suck. Do you see my hand at least now?
I do.
Yes,
Is that still,
but it's still white.
Yes.
like, even the ones coming out are still white?
It says loading, but yes, it's still light.
Is there any difference? Can you see any difference between those two?
No.
I mean, I guess it only matters so much in seeing on the board. As long as you can see the placards, it's fine. We might just need to place the blocks for him.
It's just, well, it's also a matter of him knowing what he has. Hey, Kyle, delete them all?
Delete them?
Yes, because there's 9 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's 9 of them.
Try
Loaded.
grabbing a cattle and changing the color.
Just change that one to black, or copy it, I guess.
Copy it.
Copy it. Change
Change
it
that
black.
one to black. Then copy that
Paste.
one. So put the
Color
black
tints.
back.
Black, apply.
Well, that was now brown.
Brown.
I clicked black. What do you want from me? It's not my fault this goddamn auto set
There you
game
go.
doesn't know what black is. Is that black?
Yes, it's black, and I can pick it
Okay.
up. So, and then you
So
do that to stone as well.
can you
Well,
not pick up
stone
stone?
is white.
Stone is white.
Stone
Yes,
is supposed
stone
to be
is
white.
actually white.
Oh, okay.
It
That's
looks
why you couldn't
gray
tell the
on
difference
board.
between the two, because this one
Ah,
wasn't
okay.
adding color.
Got
This
it.
one just doesn't have color.
Okay.
And then you, hey Aaron, do you see this one?
That is also white,
Change this one too.
Yep.
and this
Ah.
one.
Is the bag the right color?
Is the bag black, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
So make one more copy.
Two
and
more.
then delete this one.
And this one.
Yeah, 2 more copies. And then delete those 2.
There we go. Yay! I can distinguish between the two. Yeah, I don't know. Something was up with those for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know.
We've
Well,
had it
whatever.
before where like a card won't load, or usually it's the back of a card, so it doesn't matter. But
I mean, there has to be a way to like transfer save states, so we'll try like sharing it around, so I'm not hosting and streaming and recording locally.
it's almost like there's a reason I usually host. You can save state this, Kyle, just that way in case something weird happens.
Okay.
And then we will continue on.
Wait, did you put the iron back on the sheet? Oh, it's up here.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's right there.
Sorry, I was looking in the wrong spot. Yep.
Did we put the rest of... Okay, you did put the AJ's coins back in.
Good. Put this over here. Don't
Don't
set your
put it
meeples
on
on
the
spots.
spots, because putting it on the spots means something.
Oh, okay.
Also, lock in tiles when you place them.
Yes.
I locked them already.
Thank you.
Otherwise, when you try to flop these around,
Yep.
tiles
You'll
go
accidentally
crazy.
The
grab it.
tile's gonna hop, and
Uh-huh.
if you remember
And then your
seeing that in
meeples
the video.
always fall down.
Wah, wah, wah.
Next up would be evolution or trend. Let's see. Oh no, resources. So, Aaron, you're first again.
Okay.
You get to choose one of your resources, so either wood or fish.
Okay.
Let's go to the domestic market. You can choose to put a fish in or wood.
And what does that do? Just make it cheaper to buy later?
It makes it cheaper to sell, cheaper to buy, and they become available for domestic crises.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like the community box thing I did at Winter.
Kind of.
Yes.
Do we know what the crises are
I
yet?
mean, pretty much.
No.
Okay.
But you can kind of see what the prices of things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you plan on selling fish to the domestic market, you don't want to add it here because they'll only drop the price. But if you
Right.
want to buy fish from the domestic market, you do want to add it because it'll drop the price. So it's that kind of
Got it.
thought process.
Okay. I will add a wood to the domestic market.
All right, take it from the bank, put it on the board.
Board.
And then you choose one resource for yourself.
I will choose a fish for myself.
And you can't choose the resource you put in there, but because you have 2 of each, you would be able to. You just can't use like the same spot.
And the resource I have is hidden?
Hidden. Yep.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to put a wood for the market. I'm going to take a wood for myself.
I'm going to do fish for the market and stone for myself.
How dare you?
Actually, wait a minute. No, I'm
Well,
going to
actually.
take a fish.
Okay. And it's on top of your screen.
God damn it.
You can't move your screen.
Screen, you're going over here.
Yep.
Resource, you're going back over here. Okay.
Oh, I seem
That's
to
the resource. Next up is the
screen.
evolution cards.
I put it in the... Yeah, you can just stay over there. I don't need you to hide anything. You can be outside my hidden area.
So right now we can see what the crises will be.
Okay.
Yay.
It will be
Gonna
stone.
be-
5 stone.
Alright, so, and then that's the evolution. And then comes up the, not this.
Oh no, it's 1 stone.
1 stone?
5. You
It's
stand
1 stone
up,
for 5 people.
1 stone for 5 people.
stand up 5 people with 1 stone.
This starts at 6. That's the wrong marker. This starts at 6.
There you go.
Okay, that's how many meeples we have.
That's the total meeples on the board.
Okay.
So there's 2 for each of us right now.
So we should have some number of extra workers, shouldn't we?
Yes, surplus workers is the number of huts that have been played, which is
We got 1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
So this guy is on 3. And then the last part is the secret objective and trend cards. So trend card comes out first. That is this thing. Most fish cubes at the end gets 4 points. Second most fish cubes at the end gets 3 points. Third most fish cubes at the end gets 2 points.
Good fucking start, Kyle.
If you have 0 fish cubes, you get 0 points.
Cool.
And then next up, everyone grab one of these cards. Aaron, you first. Just grab the top one, keep it secret.
Oh, we don't have a hard hand. God damn it.
Nope.
Because otherwise the coins try to go into your hands. Because of the way they set up the game.
This is just another secret objective.
Yes.
This is your secret objective.
No
So
idea what that
it is-
means.
So the top. So there's a thing right over here.
There's a
Yep.
cheat sheet.
Right here's your cheat sheet.
Where? What?
At the
Where our
but-
hands
Yep.
Ah,
We're
okay.
playing a
That's
short
right.
game.
I'll read that. Okay, give me a sec.
Yep.
Gotta figure out which card that is.
So the top part is end of game condition. Once that happens for any of us, the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep in mind what the end game condition is, because you have to watch it. Because even if it happens on someone else's turn, game ends.
Yeah.
So there's multiple game-ending conditions.
There is currently 3, one for each of us.
Yep.
And I can't find it. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. God, my memory sucks. Okay, that and that. Okay, look for that. That's that one. Okay, I see it now. Got it.
Picture recognition.
Yeah. Look for the big object. That's like, okay, there we go. Found it.
So the top is the end of game condition. Once that happens on someone's, the game ends. The bottom is scoring. That scoring is for everyone. Everyone will score off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're the only one that knows which one of these it is.
Mm-hmm.
So again, the scoring works the same way. Person with X, usually that's number of things. Person with the most gets the top one. Person with the least gets the bottom one. If you have 0 of that thing, it counts as 0 points. You don't get the third place.
You have
'Cause
to have
you
at least one in order
You have to have at least one. Correct. Also, for specific ones here, when it says controlled, those are places you have to have Amiibo on it. So you can build something, have something happen, you lose control of it, someone else takes control of it, it's now counting as theirs.
Which one are you pointing at controlled?
All the places, so temples, markets,
Oh, yeah.
ports, and towns are all controlled things.
Yes.
And that's the end of the first round. Or turn 0.
0.
All right,
0.
I need help with mine. What is a character card?
Character cards there's 2 different evolution cards. These are character cards.
Okay.
These are progress cards.
Okay.
Character
Those
cards are
difference-
vertical.
Okay. Vertical split.
Character cards, people. Progress
Makes
cards.
It also shows people, yes.
Yes.
Normally a single person.
Usually a person, yes.
Oh, and then the clock is for short games.
Correct. It shows the length of the game. So we
all
all
these
drew
are
from the short game. Correct. You
Got
never
it.
mix these 3 piles.
got
It's
it.
either you're playing a short game, a medium game, or a long game.
Okay, so they're all going to happen relatively quickly.
Yes, they're all short. They're all quick to end game conditions.
Got it. Which is good because I need to learn.
Probably not a good idea to make it like a 4-hour game on your first trying to learn game,
Probably.
like Through the Ages was.
We played the shorter version first.
No, we went straight into the long version.
Did
I
we?
asked if you wanted. Yeah, I asked if you wanted to do.
Oh, that's right. We did all
age
3.
2?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so first round, we disengage, which there's nothing that happens because everyone is already standing,
Mm-hmm.
and then we go for order of play. So you have a bag that is colored.
Okay.
You put however many coins you want to bid into that bag. When you have done that, place the bag outside the zone.
So currently we all have 5 coins.
We all start with 5 coins.
And what are the coins used for?
4, 5, 6.
I already heard you put in 1
8,
coin, so I think there's a sound
9.
effect that we might have to turn off.
Was there a sound
well,
effect?
no, because you can select multiple, shake, and then go in.
That's true. And you could also pull out.
Well, there's still slight sound with that as well, but
I don't know. I have sound turned off, so.
oh, okay. And you don't get these coins back, from what I recall.
Correct. If you put any coins in, whether you win or lose, you lose them.
So besides this, what are the coins used for?
You can build construction, you can buy evolution cards, to use evolution cards, there's a cost usually. To buy workers, to buy resources, so pretty much everything has some kind of coin cost. Possible endgame objectives, because like there's one of the possible victory conditions is amount of money behind screen.
Yep.
Oh, also everyone grab a explore token because we all explored.
Oops. Grabbed from the wrong pile. Missed it by that much.
That's
Which just
another
counts
hidden-
as a random.
You can flip it
resource.
over and it shows
Any
a
resource.
resource. You can't trade it in and just like take that resource, but you can spend it as a resource. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
And that was also consume the exploration token.
Yes. Then that exploration token is removed from game.
Okay.
So if you have the condition of have a bunch of exploration tokens, don't spend them.
Got it.
Or do spend them and make people think that's not a victory condition, and then they spend them all and you end with 1 and they all have 0, and then you're the one that gets points.
Got it. Okay. So far, so good. Understanding mechanics.
Alright, so place the bid.
I did.
I'm still thinking.
Oh, good, and it hides the number in it. Unless,
Yep,
wait.
we turned off the tooltips.
I did hide that. Yep.
Smart.
I knew about that. I didn't know about the sound effect.
We noticed that when we were doing it. I was like, we got tooltips here. That's not makes. Oh wait,
Kind of makes bluffing a little difficult.
Let's see. Well, you have 5 objects in it. You could throw like meeples and shit if you really want.
I guess.
Okay.
So is the sound effect specifically for an item going into the bag?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you grab like 3 or 4 and you put them all in at once, it makes 1 sound.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's a bid one.
I bid 0.
Okay.
So now I am out of the bidding, and you guys continue bidding. Those coins go away.
I bid nothing.
I bid nothing.
Okay. If the bet is if no one has bet anything, the order of play stays unchanged.
Oh, okay.
So this is the way we're going.
Mm-hmm. I mean, basically, yeah, how it would have shook out anyways, for the most part.
By being in first place, Aaron had less incentive to bid.
Yeah.
Because
Well, he also didn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now I do.
But I'm saying in general that is also a thing.
Mhm.
All right, so that's the order of turn, population effects. So the way population effects work is we go down these boards and see what happens to population. So because this board is in this, or the resources are in this row, we would do whatever's here, and there's nothing here, so nothing happens.
Okay.
And so if there's another wood in here, this would actually add a surplus worker every round.
Okay.
Yep.
Surplus worker. And then what are
And
the
this is
other two?
rebellions.
Rebellions. Okay.
So nothing happens here,
Okay.
nothing happens here,
Yep.
nothing happens here. So if it's wherever the white one is,
Yep.
makes these happen.
Yep.
And this one actually causes rebellion to go down because there's so few workers. But rebellion is currently at 0.
Okay.
So we all sit there.
So nothing happens there. Balance of Archipelago. That's when we have a crisis.
Yep.
So right now, because we have a domestic crisis, which is the top one, everyone flips down their meeples.
Which is just 2.
2.
Yep.
Boats
Figured
can
that
never rebel.
Cool.
Boats are just boats. Okay, so now starting with
boats.
starting with first player, you have a choice to spend stone to stand up 5 people. You have to stand up 5 people. You do not get to only stand up your 2. You must stand up 5.
Okay.
That's if you spend a stone. Because you are first, well, it's for everyone, but you have first choice of this. You can spend any resources in the domestic market to satisfy this crisis.
Okay.
Then, you can also spend any of your own personal ones to satisfy the crises. If you don't want to do either of those, you pass. You can no longer do it. So if you go, oh, Kyle's going to make a stand up, I don't have to do it. Kyle goes, I'm not going to make him stand up, Pat's going to do it. Comes to me and I go, fuck you guys, I'm not standing anything up.
Fuck you guys, I'm going home.
then you don't get to go, wait, no, I will stand them up because you already passed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
you
if
have
nobody
to take
stands
your
them up and your meeple isn't standing up, you don't get to do anything, I assume.
Correct.
And
2 things happen. They're rebelling, which means this marker goes up. Also, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
basically those damn natives aren't doing what they're told.
And
we have to
so
bribe
is there any
them.
punishment for me doing it first? Does that count
No.
as like my action or something?
No. This is
Okay.
they were still in phase 4.
Okay.
Phase 5 is actions. So, because you're first player, that's good because you can just spend this and get your guys up. You know you can do that. But you're also only standing up 5.
Uh-huh.
There's 6 peoples on the board.
Yep.
So this is what I was saying when negotiations come in. Because I can go, hey, Aaron, if you stand up mine and not Kyle's, I'll pay you 2 florins.
Well, I have to stand up one of his, but yeah.
Yes, but you there's 1 meeple you're not going to stand up.
Yep.
Remember, he does have a stone. So if
No,
you
I don't.
don't stand
I
up
took-
one of his...
I took fish.
I took fish as well. So
Okay, well...
anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the that's not stone. Stone is black. No, wait.
Nope,
Stone is white.
Stone is white.
Put that
Stone is
back
white.
in there.
The colors are correct now.
So now you get to stand up 5 meeples.
Okay. So
5.
what?
We only did 4.
Yeah, he's debating on what he wants to do.
Oh, okay.
Aaron, I'll give you 2 florins if you stand up mine.
Okay. Kyle, any counter offers?
Have at it. If he
All
wants
right.
to spend his money.
I will take it.
There you
Thank
go.
you. So him only having 1, he only gets like 1 action or something now?
Well, he still has a chance to stand his up.
Okay.
So are you done?
Yes.
Because you could technically still stand his up.
Yeah.
But there's no incentive for you to. So now it's Kyle's turn.
Yep. I'm going to spend my token
Okay.
and stand my guy up.
And that's removed from the game. Got it. Whoop, off the table.
Well, there. Bye.
I didn't mean to put it that far. I just wanted to put it over here. Okay, snapped.
Okay.
And then crisis is averted. Everything is good. And we continue on
All right.
to actions. So now, Aaron, you see on the bottom right, it says, in the order of your choice.
Where?
And play
Bottom
one
right.
on the notepad.
And then your choice. Pay 1 action, use character, progress card, make a market report.
So that means you could do up to 3 things, right?
1 of each.
1 of each. Because it says, in the order of your choice, play an action, use a character progress card, or use
Which
a
you don't
market.
have yet.
But I'm going to get there. So, on this first round, you don't have a character or progress card,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to worry about that. You also don't have a market or report, so you don't have to worry about that. So, the only thing you're doing right now is playing an action.
He could
that's
build
where-
one.
I highly doubt he has the resources.
Well, you just paid him the money to.
Yeah, but then he would have to go do a transaction first.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so you've got these 3 action discs. Once this this pile is gone, you'll get another one. Everyone will. And once this one's gone, everyone will get another one.
Okay.
But currently, you only have 3.
Yep.
So you take one of these and put it somewhere on one of these spaces.
Okay.
These top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 are the resources that are in the game.
Yep.
If you place a tile there, any of your guys that can go do that thing, you can have them go do. So if you put your thing on the fish, your boat can go and fish.
Okay.
If you put it on, what's the other thing you have? Wood. You can put both of your citizens on the wood.
Okay.
Because you've got 2 of them.
Yep.
You would get 2 wood for that. These are unlimited actions.
Okay.
So if you put 1 on fish, I can put 1 on fish. I could put another one on fish. It's not going to give me anything happening, but I can do it.
Okay.
So that's the harvest.
Okay.
Then there's hiring workers, recruitment, which is the dude with the face.
All right.
That's another unlimited. You can do that as much as you want. When you place your action there, you can buy as many workers as you want from here that you can afford.
At 4 per because of this row.
Because that's the row that you're buying from. So
Okay.
there's up to 3. You could buy up to 3 workers right now. When you buy them, you pull out your meeples and you place them on the board.
Okay.
You can only place them in spaces that you already have people in.
Yep.
A ship counts as a person. But you can only ever have 3 citizens in a tile.
Okay. Ships
right
count
now-
towards that.
No.
Okay.
So right now you could only put another guy in here.
Yep. Okay.
So that's recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
Construction. You do one of the constructions, which are on your player board.
Yep. The cost is to the left. Yep.
So that's these things. When you build one, you put it on the board. You have to have a worker to do the work on it.
Makes sense.
So if you're building a market, you can't have them also collecting wood. They're already engaged. So there's that. This right here is transaction. That allows you to go to either one of these markets and buy or sell one of the goods. So you can come here and buy a wood, or you can come here and sell a fish, or you could any one of these ones.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on where you take it from or where you place it is the price.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put in a fish here, if you went and bought this fish for 4, and then went and sold this fish for 8, it would net you 4 coins.
But would you be 2 actions because you can?
It
do
would be
one
2 separate actions because you can only do 1 based off the transaction.
Yep.
That is also an unlimited space, I believe. Pretty sure. Anything without a color is.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also migrate, which is the last unlimited action. This is move guys to other hexes. If you want to move, you can move anyone not engaged. They will move wherever you move them. They can only move 1 hex. Ships can also move. Obviously, people must stay on land. Ships must move by sea.
Yep.
So if I had one that was fully land, a ship can't go there. If I have one that's fully sea, a person can't go there.
Okay.
In order to get your people across the sea, they must use a sea convoy, which is difficult in this current setup because there's a full sea in between us. So you would need an extra ship. But basically, if, let's say there's a tile right here, that it's not connected, but there would be like a sea in between.
Yep.
You could actually move a guy from here to here because you have a ship in one of those tiles. So that's a sea convoy. So you could actually, the way that works is you can move your meeple, which counts as his migrate action, and then you can move your ship because it actually hasn't moved yet. If right now, if you wanted to get from here over to my spot, you would technically need 2 ships, one here and one here. So it would go here to here to here.
Okay. I think that
so
makes sense. Yep.
So if you wanted to, you could build a ship, and then put. So that, let's say you just built a ship, put one out, then you would have to put it on this space because you don't have anybody in this.
Yep.
And let's say you did migrate. Your first migrate is to move that one there, and then you could move the guy, and then move the other guy, and then move the ship.
Got it.
You couldn't move this one, but you could move this one. So sure, you can do it in any order, and turn order of it being done is important. That's migration.
Yeah. Okay. Ship
Reproduction.
can only vary so far. Got it.
Yes. Well, you can. One ship can vary so far.
That's what I mean. One
But if
ship
you
can
have
only vary so far. You need a chain of them in order to get there. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it's convoy or whatever you said.
Sea convoy.
Sea convoy. Yep.
The baby bottle.
Baby bottle.
If you have 2 people in a tile, you get a free third person by doing that. They made a baby. Obviously, these are colored, so that means once you do it, you can't do it again that round.
Once per person. Okay.
Yes. Taxation. You can see on the board it says what the taxes are. You get that based off what you have. So, like, it says you get 1 per population. So, depending on how far this track is.
1 per ship. 2 per whatever the hell it is.
Town and church.
And 2 per church. Okay.
That you control.
That you control. For the towns. Yes. Ships also? Or is it all ships? I'll have to look that up.
I don't know.
Okay. And then this one down here is the Explorer.
I could look it up if I had the PDF open.
PDBF? What?
PDF.
So this is Explorer. You do this, you move, you draw a tile, or you take this tile. You only see one side of it. So you can see this one's all wood. You must place it on a hex next to you. Next to a tile you control.
Yep.
That's the first rule. Second rule is it must make sense. So this one can't go here.
Yep. Can't go here, but it can go
only
there.
go here.
Yep.
But you can't actually place it here because there's the third rule. It must touch at least 2 other tiles. Or must touch at least 2 tiles. So this is valid. This is not. This is, but because it's so this tile would actually not be able to be placed as is.
And you can't flip it over. You're stuck with that one.
No, you can, but you can't flip it over right now.
Okay.
Because
you have to do the Explorer action. Then you get to choose which side you want to play. If you can't play either of them, the tile goes to the bottom, or it would go to the bottom of the stack. I don't know how we're going to do that yet.
Does the whole left click right thing, right click left thing work?
I don't think that. I think it just puts it underneath the bag. We'll try it.
We'll probably just have to have a stack, or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
And then if you successfully explore, you have to move a guy there.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you have to have an unengaged guy.
Yep.
And you get an explorer token.
Yep.
Also, you get you do the same thing that we did in the beginning, where we explored these tiles, where you pick one resource that goes to the domestic board, and you get one resource yourself.
Okay.
So that's the explorer. So you can see that there's one for each of our colors, and then there's these rainbow ones. So whoever claims these first gets them. You must choose. Yes, this is first come, first serve.
Only 3.
But you must go on your color first before you go on the rainbow.
Yep, makes sense. Okay.
And the last thing is the middle, which is markets and ports. So once you actually control a market or a port, you can take an additional action, because it's not one of your actions. Remember, it says use a market or port. You take a florin, place it out, and then you get to do that action. A port action and a market action are the same thing, except markets deal with domestic, ports deal with export.
Okay.
you get to do 2 actions on whatever board you're doing on. So you can buy 2, sell 2, or buy 1, sell 1.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, so far.
All right, that's
Okay, I think
that's
I
everything.
got that. Now I need a little bit of tutorial on the construction.
What about it?
What each of the icons are. And where they do.
So the top one is ship. You build a ship. Second
And it moves
one
around.
is
Wow.
town, which I'll explain last.
Okay.
Third one is market, which
Market.
allows you to do the market thing,
Third one's port.
which allows you to
Does
do the port thing.
and
The port.
church.
One thing about port is it can be manned by either a ship or a person
Okay.
because it's a port. Obviously, boats can go there.
Okay.
And the third one is a church, which a church, if you have manned, what it does is if there is a rebellion in that area, you can choose to not keep the people from rebelling. So let's say I'm over here on your tile.
Okay.
And I am in control of a church here. I can choose to keep my guy from going on rebellion, and I can choose to keep your guys going on rebellion. So basically, you can bribe me to keep your guys from going on rebellion.
And rebellion means I lose them, essentially.
That's when they fall down.
That's when they fall down. Okay.
So during the crisis,
Ah.
they fall down.
Got it.
I can keep that from happening because I would own that church.
Okay. Town.
Town. Alright, so a town allows you to control all other buildings and all movement on the tile that it is built in, except for buildings that others control. So let's say I build a church here. So I
Okay.
built a church. I'm on the church. I'm not going to pull up the tile.
Yep.
But I'm on this church. I control it.
Yep.
You then build a town. Now, I can't actually move this guy onto any of the resources here or do anything else with him because I would have to ask your permission. So I would have to ask you, can I go onto this wood? So I might have to pay you a price in order to actually do it. But you don't control this church. I still control it because I'm on it.
Yep.
If something were to happen and I fall down, whenever you fall down on a structure, you lose control of it because they're rebelling. If I would fall down, get kicked off, and then before I managed to take over control of it again, you got back on your town, standing up, I would then be unable to take over that church again, and you would gain all the benefits of the church without having to put a guy on it.
Cool.
So the thing with that is, if you have a town, and if every building, if there's a town, a church, a port, and a market in an area, if you have a guy on the town, and the other ones are open, you can do a market, a town, and a church.
All controlled by one guy in his
All controlled by one guy, correct.
Nice. All right.
So that is the advantage of a town.
Good. All right. Cool.
Everything makes sense?
I think so.
No.
No. I already explained this all to you. I don't
Yes.
think I went too as deep about towns and stuff, but
So
Mhm.
I think first I should make a baby.
no, that's up to you.
Which means
All your meeples are here.
but the population goes up by one then.
Yep, once you put them out. Nope.
Nope, not population.
This is surplus workers.
Oh,
This
I
is
see.
population.
Sorry. Okay. So
So
population.
this is your guy, and population
Yep.
goes up.
Population goes up one. Okay. So that's one action. Does now rotate to Kyle.
I'm going to pew 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 pew. Actually, going to place on the steel
Huh?
iron. Oh, that's my ship.
Ships can't.
Oh, just
Fine.
shut up! Shut your face, hole.
So you
And
get the
give me-
steel.
Get my steel, iron, whatever.
Things. I am actually going to choose to do.
Titanium.
I'm going to do a transaction. I'm going to sell my fish for 8 monies.
Nice.
That is a good one.
All right, Aaron.
I'm going to explore.
All right, so you take this tile
Okay.
and now legally place it. You can flip it over to see what the other side. Ooh, they're perfect.
Good.
There you go.
That would be legal there, and I could just do 3 oceans here.
You good?
But I think I'm gonna do this.
All right, and now a guy has. Yes.
I was gonna say because I have a ship there, so I should be able to.
Correct.
Okay, so now I get to choose one for the market and one for myself. I will take the pineapple for myself and add fish to the market. So fish to the market, and pineapple's green, yes. Pineapple to myself. And I get an exploration token?
Yep.
Cool. And they're all the same, just neutral. Yeah, okay. Cool.
You put a fish out and a...
And I took a pineapple. Yep.
Okay. Kyle.
Yeah.
So does that crisis stay the same then?
As long as that card is there. I'll
Till we
explain the
die.
evolutions in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm mostly just trying to remember all the things I can do at this point. So I would need a non-engaged civilian to construct.
Correct. Because you'd have to put a guy in there, so you can't construct right now because both all your guys are...
And boats can work ports, but they can't build other ships.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to tax.
Alright, so that causes... So you get... It's for each one under your control.
Yes.
So you get 1, 2, 3... 3 coins?
3 coins.
And rebellion goes up by 1.
Which I did.
Which you did. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, don't need to do that
and then
anymore.
this one needs to come up. Nope,
Oops,
nope.
sorry.
Nope.
I was trying. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to look at it. So this is just a
Sure
5
you did.
hut.
Sure
just
you
5.
did.
Yeah, that's the desert. It gives 5 huts.
What's the benefit of huts again?
More workers. Oh yeah, there's a 1 hut
Oh.
on yours.
Yep.
So surplus workers is at 4.
We now have more slaves. I mean,
I mean,
employees to buy. Because it's technically not slavery, because it's actually a evolution card that is slavery.
slaves, correct. I am also going to reproduce.
Okay. So I got one more action left this turn. If I read that correctly.
Yes, you have 1 more disc.
Where was that market thing? That was this thing?
Yep, that's
I'm gonna
transaction.
sell my pineapple for 8.
Take 8 thorns.
Where's the money? This one?
And the
this is
dice.
5?
This is 5 and 3, or 5 and 1. Sorry.
5 and 1,
So with transaction, you can sell on either, yes? I'm not crazy on that?
3.
Yes, transaction allows you to do either. It's the port/market that are forced to do one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my third.
But also remember, if this stays here,
Stone.
it pays to sell it to here because you get the money, and then you can then use it towards the crisis.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to remember there's a reason that the domestic it pays to go to the domestic.
Mm-hmm.
And you, for the crisis, you can only use this one, or can you also use the port?
So you'll notice how there's a top and bottom.
Yep.
If it's the top one, you're only allowed to do domestic. If it's the bottom one, you're only allowed to do the export.
Okay. And how do you know if it's top or bottom that happens?
It's everything happens. So like if it was this card, both would happen on phase 4.
Okay.
Reds you ignore in phase 4, and that will come up in phase 6. I'll show you what happens during that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
So-
transacting.
Alright.
And selling a steel.
Well, then put it on the board.
I'm moving my camera and shit, man.
That's what the left hand is for.
The left hand? Oh, yeah,
Pause
I
it.
guess I could. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the... Well, as the slide.
That's what I always use.
I mean, it would make sense. I just don't like it as much, alright?
And then my last action will be to
It feels a little too
It's stone.
drifty. Sorry, what was your last one? What'd you do?
Stone.
He's putting his guys on 2 stone. Okay.
Skirt stone. I mean, good
Is
idea.
that guy supposed to be falling over like that?
What? One.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
It's
They have
'cause
trouble
I
standing
rotated
sometimes.
I rotated it when it was down, or flipped it when it was
yeah,
down, so
don't
then
do
when I
that.
put it up, it put it outside.
Don't.
Alright, so that was all the actions. Then we evolution card phase.
Good.
Purchase. Sorry. So Aaron,
Purchase.
Yep.
these are the evolution cards.
Yep.
Evolution cards are basically bonus actions that can happen. If this arrow is multicolored, which all of these are, anyone can take the action. It doesn't have to be the owner.
Okay.
If it's a gray arrow, only the owner can use it.
Okay.
These actions don't necessarily use an action die or disc. They will say if they do. So the researcher. So this is always a cost.
1 AD.
So-
Got it.
You have to tap it. That's the rotate. 1 action disc, and it costs the number based off what it says there. You may purchase a progress card. Obviously, whatever the cost is, that's what it is. That's what this guy does. This one, you would tap it, pay 1, and you get 2 fish. Remember, anyone can do this. If you own the card, the cost is what is shown. It goes to the bank. If you do not own the card and you want to do it, you pay the price plus 1 florin. The money goes to the person instead of to the bank. Make sense?
Only one person gets to tap the card out of all 3 of us, or each person gets to tap
Correct. No.
Okay.
One card gets once it's tapped, it's used until the disengagement.
So if someone else uses it, they pay you 2 florins for this fishing one, for instance?
Correct. So they would pay you 2 florins, and they would get 2 fish.
Okay.
The cost of the card is in the bottom right. So because you're first player, you get to choose. You get to do one of 2 things. You can buy a card and rotate another, or you can rotate 2 cards. So the price changes every time one is rotated.
Got it. And
It
it
might
rotates to the right, I
increase.
assume. Yeah.
Yes, they always rotate. It's shown at the bottom here.
Yep.
Sometimes the price decreases, like the researcher and the dictatorship. Sometimes the price increases, such as commercial fishing. So if you're like, I don't want them to have this, I'm going to rotate it to make it more expensive. So you don't want somebody else to have it. There might be things that you don't want to ever come out. If a card is rotated all the way around to the skull, it is discarded and a new one comes out.
Okay.
When a new card comes out, if on the card that is still here, it has a red, that crisis happens instantly. That's the red crises.
Say that one more time.
So let's say this card is gone.
Yep.
This card would come out, flip over. That's the evolution. I'm not going
Yep.
to do it because we
Yep.
don't know what it is.
Okay.
And the card that is there, if it has a red, that crisis happens at that instant.
Okay, if the card that's revealed has a red, it triggers.
Correct.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
we don't know if it will or not.
Got it. Okay.
That's part of the.
Okay.
Always be prepared for crisis.
Mystery.
That's part of why it's a crisis. All right, so you have the choice: buy and churn, or churn and churn.
Yeah, and you have to do it in that order, buy and then
Correct.
turn.
You have to
Okay.
do it in that order.
Got it.
So you can't be like, I'll make the researcher cheaper and then buy it.
Makes
You
sense.
can make it cheaper so that maybe it's cheaper next time you want to buy it.
Or if you don't necessarily care who has it, you can.
Yeah.
Like, I'll make dictator cheaper so that someone will buy
Someone
it.
will buy it, and then I will
So-
use it.
I can use it. And it's the cost is 1 plus the coin shown.
Yes.
For someone else's, yes.
Yes.
So like the dictatorship doesn't actually cost anything.
Yeah.
But if someone else were to use it, they still have to pay 1 florin
Mm-hmm. To the owner.
to the owner. Yes.
Yeah.
If you are the owner, then it's free.
It says rebels under your control.
So remember,
Those are
if it was
the
a
laid down
crisis,
guys.
that's when they're laid down.
Ah, so
They-
then
they
you can use this
rebel.
to flip 2 up.
Yep.
Correct. But you
No,
have to wait
to flip all of them up.
all under your control.
Oh.
The plus
All
2
yours.
is This
the
marker move.
rebellion marker.
Oh, I see.
If the black marker ever surpasses the white marker, everyone in the game loses, unless someone has a separatist card.
Unless you're a separatist, okay.
Which, knowing this game, someone does, because that's how these games work.
Hey, they might also be a pacifist.
It could be a pacifist.
It's funny when there's a separatist and a pacifist; they're constantly fighting each other.
It's not funny. It's sad.
And
No,
what is
more people.
pacifist?
No, less. Pacifist is get a great difference of 15 or greater.
Okay.
10.
15.
I think that was 10. Maybe it's a different on each tier.
Okay.
Yeah,
It says
on
higher
the
than
longest
15.
game, it's 10.
Oh, okay.
The
That's why
shortest
I was
game is
confused. I remember specifically from Shut Up and Sit Down. They were saying
They
10.
were playing.
They were
the
playing
four-man.
long.
Oh,
long.
they played the long game. That's right. I just said it and I already forgot.
That's okay. We all do
So-
it.
I'm gonna buy
I do
this
it a lot.
All right. So, do we want to? How do we want to do the tapping?
Flip it.
Oriented toward the person.
Can we
Flip it down.
or no?
Well, problem is some of them might have like action disc cost, so you might flip it over action. Well, I guess that works. We can
Well,
flip
that's what I mean. Like you flip it over and then you put the action disc on it. You don't
Right.
need to see what it is anymore necessarily.
it. It's true.
Or you
Okay,
could
so
just
I-
ask the person,
I bought
then
it
you
for
rotate.
Yep, I bought it for 3, so that 3 goes to the bank, right?
Correct.
and then you gotta
Okay.
rotate one.
I'm gonna get to rotate 1.
I'll throw your coins in. Whoop. And
Yep, I know.
rotate with E. There you go.
Okay.
So this comes out right now, and no red crises, so we're good.
Yes.
Now Kyle has a choice: buy and churn or churn and churn.
I'm going to buy the exporter.
I was
Okay.
just looking at what that was.
Well, tough titties.
Let's see about that for 6.
You may buy or sell another number of cubes of the same resource type on the export.
So you pay 3, and then you can just go.
Yeah, if you
Resources. And then they all go to the bank or come from the bank.
Yep.
So a good way to potentially flood or empty the market. Yeah. Yes, and then I need to rotate.
Kyle's a separatist. Kyle's a separatist.
and
Oh, I'm trying to get rid of it.
no crises. False prophet. You can migrate a citizen for each temple you control.
Interesting.
Interesting.
It's not a bad card. Automatically saves you that ever you having to do a migration action if you have enough temples.
I will pay 2.
You're paying 2. What are you
Peace and
buying?
prosperity.
Ah, I see.
I think I may have dropped a coin. Oh no, they just
They're
stacked.
just stacked. Yeah.
They're definitely not stacked because they don't stack.
But they were on top
They
of
were
me.
right on top of each other, yes.
So I bought peace and prosperity. Boop. And then I am going to rotate the explorer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crises.
So that was on the bottom one.
One stop for
it's
6.
red. All that matters is it's red.
Oh, it's red.
So that makes all of our guys rebellious. So they all slip down.
Slightly expensive card.
Yeah. But hey, it ensures you almost always go first.
True.
Oh, king.
Yeah. And it's a free victory point. Just to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
So Aaron, you're first. Do you want to pay anything to keep these rebellious rebels from losing the game? And this is on the domestic.
yes.
All right, so you can stand up 6.
1, 2, 3. That didn't work.
Oh, that's
I forgot to
not
lock
locked.
that one. There
Right,
you
like
go.
the tile, yep.
And just so you know, it doesn't matter which ones you stand up because they're all going to stand up anyways during disengagement.
But you have to pay 3 for disengagement.
No, disengagement is the round.
Disengagement is part of the rounds.
So basically what is happening is we're having a crisis right now during the evolution card phase.
Oh, then
For everyone that doesn't stand up, we are going to have a rebel. So, if none stand up, use the game right now.
Unless you're a separatist.
Unless you're a separatist, then you win the game right now. Alright. Kyle, do you wish to do anything?
I mean, I really don't have anything to do.
I know you have Explorer tokens.
No, I spent the Explorer token.
I know, I'm joking.
How dare you accuse me? You bastard! So
you're not doing anything?
Going to pass, yep.
I also don't mind 2 rebels, so I'll let it go.
Okay, so everybody stands up then?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Disengage from your things if you placed on anything.
So move off of these spaces because you no longer have control of them.
Yep.
And we should be good to, once again, order of play. So place your bids. Also, Aaron.
Yep.
Because this is red, that means we will no longer have to worry about it in 4. So there will be no domestic crisis this time.
Okay.
Correct.
But there will be a export crisis. Export crisis works slightly differently. This just says we need to put in 1 black cube from the export market or from our inventories, whoever is up, and that will stop the rebellion.
Okay.
Or we just have to pay 1 cube, so it's a lot cheaper. But typically, there's less cubes in the market in the export. So yeah, that's all that is. Everyone put out their bags?
Yep.
Alright. Show the money. Alright.
That wins.
I get to choose player order. Let's see, get Aaron out of the way. I'm going first.
So when do we get more actions?
Once this explore tile is gone.
Right, okay. When do we get our actions back?
You have them back. That's I think that's part of the disengagement.
I will put Kyle second. Aaron's not.
Yep.
Fine then.
Well, you didn't offer me anything.
I just said okay.
I know. I was talking to Aaron. Aaron was
I don't care. We're all supposed to be working together, right?
Wink. Not separatist.
Fellow not separatist.
Wink.
I'm not separatist.
We're all separatists.
I would never do such things.
Never ever.
Alright, that's order of play. Population effects. Fish. Fine. Fine.
Fine.
This is fine.
If we all commit to doing 1, I will take the second exploration, so we get another action next turn.
Well, first off, we're on balance of Archipelago.
What?
We're not to that action yet. We're not to round 5.
Well, I was more just talking and planning.
We're not to phase 5 yet.
Okay. Well, anyway, fine.
So balance.
So we're no domestic, but there is an export. We need 1 iron cube. I have no iron, so I am going to pass. Aaron. No, Kyle.
Kyle.
Sorry.
I'm going to burn the one in the export.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was one in the export. Thanks for remembering that.
I mean, I put it there, so hopefully I remembered.
And then there's nothing for Aaron to balance. Now we're on to actions. I am first.
Yes.
So the first thing I will do is I will use Aaron's action. You want to flip that over? Aaron?
Sure.
Actually, that doesn't take a disc.
Nope,
right.
It doesn't.
I need to
2.
You just pay him 2.
I need
Change. Look at Mr. Moneybags here. Had to pay fucking 3 to go first. Mr. MF Moneybags.
So that gave me 2 fishes. Oh,
Going for the victory points.
That's fish. Oh yeah, I forgot that was actually the thing. Okay.
Sure you did.
I did. I swear, man.
That was one of the reasons that if Aaron hadn't bought that, I was considering buying that, was so that potential of just raking in money as people try and
So,
get
so
those
that doesn't
victory points.
count as one of your actions. Then you get to still do something else.
Correct. Because that was I used a progress card, which is one of the extra things.
Yeah. Remember, you can do one of each
Mm-hmm.
in a action. quotes.
Yes.
Dr.
Churn.
Evil finger
Churn.
quotes.
That's what this is at. This is churn.
Yes. Okay. And you built a church, a temple.
I am in the process of building a church. So that costs me.
Oh, look at that. They have snap
that,
points.
that.
Nice.
So a coin and 2 stone.
Okay, so Pat is building a church.
So that he
built a
can-
church.
Yeah, it's
It
right.
allows,
Pat is building a
allows
church.
him to just
And then
keep his guys up.
I don't have a market or a port, so I can't do that action. So that means I am done.
So is that guy engaged in building the temple?
He-
or is he
he
actually
is
controlling
engaged.
it too?
he is engaged and controlling.
Okay, I didn't know if it required like separate. I guess there really isn't any.
If
there
he
isn't really
moves
a
off of it,
controlling action.
yeah. If he moves off of it, then you must use a migration action to move someone onto it,
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
whether from the same tile or a neighboring tile. So if let's say something happens to this guy, he goes on rebellion, he moves out. Aaron could then use one migration action to move from this tile onto that church.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to play one action to have my meeples harvest some iron for me, which will give me 2 iron. And then I'm going to pay 3 to activate my... Oh, thank you.
And
To
so-
sell
just the 2 of them.
3
Oh, there's another
iron.
Don't they go here?
four. Not for the exporter.
Not for the explorer. Goes
The
to
corresponding amount goes to or comes from. Oh, wait,
or comes from the bank. So
For
is that money or is that the resources themselves?
the resources.
you may
okay.
buy or sell limited of them are queues.
Because why would the
First
money
one.
come from the bank?
Yeah, it's just one of those. Just
Okay.
keep doing what you're doing.
It's
I-
basically
I-
you
that's what
can't
I always-
flood. You can't use it to flood the actual
Yeah.
ports or domestic or export.
And it allows you to buy cubes even if there's not something in that market.
Correct. And it also allows me to get it at a hard price. So like potentially selling fish in the export, right? Or
I believe so. I
yeah,
believe
on
it's
the
whatever
export.
current
It says
price
the
is.
export market.
Yes,
so
it's the export board.
if there was no fish there, or like if I had a bunch of pineapple, I could sell for a fuck ton. But that is 18.
Yeah, if you were selling fish right now, you would sell at 5.
Yeah. But if I was selling pineapple, I'd sell all at 8.
But if you were buying fish, you'd buy at 8, but you're selling at 5. Sell at 5.
Yep. Yeah, because the fish available is
Mm-hmm.
8. And then I'm not using a market or a port, so.
That was your action.
Mm-hmm.
You did your action and your second action. You should also flip over your exporter
Oh, sorry. I had, and then I flipped it back over to
look at the card. Yep, I know.
to discuss.
Oh, Aaron is exploring again. So now you can flip it over.
I mean, he did say he wanted us to
Is
do
it
that.
cattle?
Yep.
Well, you
that's the
still got
orange.
2 actions to do it, so
Nope.
that's not legal here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pick a guy to move there. And that adds another surplus worker.
For sound.
I get a token. Okay. That is
And
mine.
I am up.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yep. That comes up. Let's start. All right.
Could you imagine how annoying this game would be to play against someone who's like really good at counting, like keeping track of stuff?
Oh,
So
like keeping
so
track
they're
of
like-
everyone's resources and everything.
Yeah, and money, and it's like, oh fuck you! I just go away, stop.
Go away, asshole.
I hate you.
Let's see here.
I think it would make more sense to banana trees than pineapples, but
Shows what you know.
I don't know. That's just me.
I am going to
Spoken like a person who's never managed an archipelago.
harvest stone. These two guys. Which gives me 2 stone. And go. Yeah, I guess I can take back my
Yes.
bag.
So you need to explore with people. You can't explore with your ship.
You must explore with a person. A citizen must move.
hmm
The only all-sea tile is the first one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't currently explore.
hmm
Oh, because they're already engaged. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He could buy a worker and then explore, right?
That is true.
Could he reproduce, or because they're engaged, it
I
wouldn't work?
think because they're already engaged, you won't be able to. But if you do it before you engage them, then you can.
Yeah, that's
It
all
doesn't
that
engage them
current
to
or-
reproduce, but it does engage. I don't
Got
think you
it.
can do it with non-engaged.
Makes sense.
Oh no, they can be engaged.
Okay.
Oh,
So
they can
you
be
can-
engaged to reproduce?
All it says is that they
Just have to be in the same
it must
tile.
be a region where you control exactly 2 citizens.
Oh, then I'm going to do that.
Rebels do not reproduce, however, active engaged citizens can reproduce.
Can you trade resources between people?
Sure.
Pat, can I buy a stone off you?
For 5. Wait, let me look.
Yeah, 5 is current market.
Well, no, 'cause 6. 6 money.
Sounds good.
I'll accept such trades.
Okay, for my action, I'm gonna build a port. Costs 2 money. And I have to... How do I have to play a port?
A port must be on a place that is connected to sea.
Yep.
So, if you were this, you could not play a port here. Otherwise, it just takes a non-engaged unit.
So like a ship would work.
A ship would work. You have to place it on a tile. Place the port on a tile.
Let's see
And
where
then
my ship is.
You can engage the ship as the item.
Okay. Now that
Ports are
counts
the only
as,
thing that ships can build. Yep, that counts as
a
construction.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Pat. You
I
gonna
am
help
going
us
to construct
explore?
again.
No, you're not going to help us explore.
No, you just gave me the money to build the port.
Why are you trusting Pat? Never trust Pat. These are the rules.
Why can't you trust me? What did I do?
You know exactly why you can't be trusted. Don't give us that shit. Why can't you trust me?
You were done, Aaron, right?
Yeah, that's all I could do.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my port.
Oh, yeah, I could have used my port. I see what you mean.
That's why I asked. To... These are gone. Sell my fish.
Okay.
Alright.
Kyle.
Alright, I'm gonna construct a coin and wood to build a ship.
Oh, ship, you say?
A ship, I say. I missed that bag. Well, missed it again. You see nothing? Not saying. Ship.
Oh, Kyle, you reproduced, right?
Yes. Oh,
Did you
yep.
up the population.
Population.
Now at
Poof. Gotcha. Did we up
Then
the available workers?
9. Oh yeah, we should have.
One?
Nobody's
No,
bought any yet. So
Aaron
1,
just did.
2, 3.
Oh, no one bought any
4,
workers. Yeah.
5. It should be at 5.
We
So
are at 5.
I produced pineapple, and then I activated my port to sell the pineapple.
There you go.
Did you place the florin on the port board?
Placed a florin on the port board?
Yep. In order to use the port
okay.
action, you must place a florin.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that goes to the bank, I think, right?
I believe
The
so.
end?
It never specifies, but I don't see why it wouldn't.
I mean, the only other option is that it stays there and drains the market.
But it would be confusing to say to keep placing them there.
And we didn't lock that tile, so that tile's not locked.
All right. That's all the actions.
Second. So yes, the only rule is I just had to make sure that the limit was only 3 citizens. So you can have as many ships in a spot as you want. There is no limit to ships on a tile.
Okay. I was going to say, because otherwise I can't.
Yeah, there's no limit to ships. It's just 3 citizens is the max.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, you can't build a ship here because you have a ship here. I mean, the ocean's a pretty big place. Nope, sorry.
It's a pretty big place, man.
It's pretty big place,
Okay,
man.
so yes, everyone is done. We will put the florins into. Well, that's disengagement. First aid, evolution of card evolution card purchase. I'm up. I will.
So that plan on us all exploring didn't really work out, huh, Aaron?
Well, yeah. So, anyway.
Man, I had to have my people fuck. I had to get some iron. You know, I was busy, man.
Well, if you'd have delayed that one turn, you'd have one extra action going forward.
It was important that I made sure I was the one to use progress. Someone else could have used it.
So you're rotating too?
Aaron. Yep, I rotated 2. Or no, Kyle, sorry.
Yeah. So what did you rotate?
I
Explorer
rotated
and
Explorer
False
and
Prophet?
False Prophet.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to buy them.
Yep. No. Yep.
And then when you rotate cards, you have to rotate 2 separate ones.
You have to if you rotate cards, you rotate 2 cards.
I'm purchasing the king.
Okay, he's purchasing.
Long live the king.
Alright, and rotating what?
I'm going to rotate.
False Prophet, so I can buy it for 1, please.
I'm going to rotate the explorer.
And Explorer's down.
Select.
Alright, so. Ooh, no red. Now there's a farm. And no red. But now there's emigration.
So you lose a.
Lose 1 surplus worker for every port that you control.
Okay, and the other one is.
Or is it every port?
Pay 1 to generate 2 cards.
Every port you control. Pretty much always when they show those images, it's per control.
There was the one that showed that was just all ports that all players control. I don't remember which one it was that we saw that on.
But didn't it specifically say that?
In the rulebook, it did.
Oh, well, then it's...
Wait, do I want that? Do I really want that?
Farm. Don't you want the Zikao?
Zaka.
Zikao!
Would you quit snapping in weird places? God damn it.
You gotta put them forward.
There, whatever. Anyway, cost 3, 1, 2.
That was the lighthouse that we read that on.
Lighthouse, yes. Because that was a wonder.
Every player adds a ship in each region that he controls a port.
Yes.
Which one are you rotating, Aaron?
Good question.
Way to go, Aaron. Now we don't get the good event. Minus 2 rebels for every church on the board. So it's just minus 2 rebels every time. And no, you have to go fuck things up. Rotating dictator. Alright, and then look what you did. Now we have a wood crisis.
Good thing there's plenty of wood in the market then, huh?
Oh, I got no wood. Well, remember this is domestic or export only.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Alright, what a miss.
Aaron bought a card, so we currently have a wood crisis. So
Wood crisis.
It's a export wood crisis, so we can't use these.
I see. Well, I have no wood,
I said the exact same thing.
so I shall pass.
Aaron is the only one with wood. No, you have a chance at wood. I only have stone I can get and fish.
I mean, I have a chance at wood. It doesn't mean I have wood. Aaron did get an explorer token.
What?
What? Who? Where?
I'm not playing very well to my victory condition. God damn it.
Well, I mean, you don't necessarily need to.
You should play well enough to everyone else's.
Yeah.
Remember also to always be watching for your endgame condition.
That's what I mean. I'm not playing very well to my endgame condition.
Well, you don't necessarily have to play well to the endgame. You just have to score all the points.
I mean, unless you're
If you think
pretty sure you're winning, then yeah,
probably shouldn't try to end it.
Yeah. This isn't Terraforming Mars. You don't have to try and rush the end game to stop this.
Ending the game doesn't necessarily give you a bunch of points.
To stop this Republic from winning.
I also like that the score track on this only goes up to 20.
Yeah.
It's on the upside side.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Aaron was looking for it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Anyways, Kyle, are you doing anything?
No, I got a pass.
He has no
I
wood.
got nothing.
So it's
You
up to
need
you, Aaron.
2 wood for that?
2 wood.
And what happens if I fail?
It's a point of rebellion for every one that you don't pay.
It's only 2 points of rebellion?
Correct.
Fuck it.
Double goes up another 2.
If nothing else, we just put Pat in an awkward situation where he has to use his peace and prosperity.
Anyone can use this.
And I said, put you in an awkward position, you have to.
But I don't know
Because
if I
fuck
would
you,
ever
I
be
ain't
pushed.
paying you.
Okay. Who says
so
I have
now
the money to
it's-
pay it?
Now it's disengage, yeah?
Yep, that's the end of the
You'll get
full
the
phase.
money.
So disengage, everything resets. People on things on controlling don't get taken off.
Okay.
Oh, don't have to, really. I think you could possibly, optionally, if you were dumb.
I can go up to. Let me go look at disengagement. I don't even know if you can like choose. I think that's like a migration action to pull them off. Because that would be a thing. It's
Take you in
if
the
you-
box.
like right now, if I built a town, I would want to move these guys off because they're not doing anything for me anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, so bidding. I'm actually going to trade in a 5 for some of these.
If you own a market, what does that do again? You can activate
can
this
use the
market
market.
once.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember, the market does this board, the domestic.
Well, you can activate it once per florin you pay.
Yeah, so you could. I believe you could keep paying for florins.
Use a market or a port.
Each action.
Yeah, each time you use it, you pay 1.
Each time you use one of your action markers.
I think you might need additional markets/ports for that.
For each market and or port, you can use each one once per action.
Correct, I believe
So-
so.
We're
So if you
disengaging,
built
right?
another
So
port,
we'll put these
you'd be able to
coins
pay
into
one florin to
the
do the
bank.
port thing, and then pay another florin and do another.
Oh, looks like one of the
Yeah.
florins missed the bank. There we go. Not the ones I was dealing with, just someone else's, you know.
Okay. What you doing, Pat?
Yes, that's right. We're bidding.
Dying tickles.
Dying tickles.
It's the Bloodhound Gang Ralph Wiggum song. Where the whole song's just quotes from Ralph Wiggum. And that is one of his quotes, his dying tickles.
Okay, ready?
Alright. And Aaron gets to choose
Yay!
You get neither of you did.
Nope.
because
Okay.
Kyle has the automatic 3. So
Shh.
Oh, right.
Shh.
it's on the board.
Yes, and if he doesn't notice, it's his own fault.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's a semi-cooperative game, man. I'm being cooperative.
Yeah, I just wanted to see him pay 3, and then the order stay the same anyways. Oh, is that how it is, huh?
Yep. Fuck you. Just for that, fuck you.
Technically, he has more victory points than anyone else.
Visible.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, for having that, you have one
By
victory point.
his- He automatically has
I
one
see.
at the end of the
Got
game.
I have a visible victory point, is what he's saying.
Let's see.
Even though we've
Play,
seen me
That's
take in
order
0
play,
fish.
Population effects. Nothing. Okay, no population effects. And then balance. Everyone knock over your people. I choose not to knock over my people.
Wait, don't we not? Because oh no, we do have one. Never mind. I was thinking of earlier cards when we didn't.
God,
Aaron,
look
you're
at
up
fish.
first.
Fish.
So this is where it becomes interesting, Aaron. Because the thing is, you got this market up here, Aaron.
Yeah.
So you can automatically spend one of these for nothing.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a domestic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even if it was technically, since it's fish, you could have even done it from this one if it was on the bottom. But so that tips up to everyone. Everyone understood it. Oops.
Stop touching my tokens.
Sorry.
Especially when you're just flipping it. That's like
So like there, I could have chosen to actually keep my guys down and then spend one. It would have gotten another fish out of the market. But
Okay.
maybe I want fish to be in the market.
Okay, well that's
You
resolved.
only spend 1 fish.
1 for
Correct.
6.
1 for 6.
We have 9.
No,
Well, you're
I used
down.
I used the
Oh,
church.
okay.
They weren't down.
I thought you had put them down.
Nope.
Okay, so that's
Come on, no yellow.
That's balance of the archipelago.
So that's the balance. That's the entire
Yeah.
crisis.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my turn.
And you're the first one up with your actions.
I am going to spend 1 and get 2 fish.
And what else are you doing?
I am.
Nothing. That's it.
He could end it there.
Fish. He could. Certainly could.
I don't see why he would, but he could.
Treat. I really wanted a girl. Me.
Going to raise some cattle.
Vagina. Any kinda.
Okay.
New
Pat.
vagina.
Oh, I guess I can do ports. Hold on.
Okay. Do you want to do a port right now?
Do
Or
I
do you
want
want to wait to do a port?
I will sell 1 fish to the port.
Remember, you can do 2.
I know.
Okay.
4 or 5.
You could
Okay.
pay 3 and sell all fish.
I am going to explore.
Yay! Pat's exploring finally.
Yay.
Can't put this anywhere. I can't put that anywhere.
Bum,
So does that waste your action then?
Yep. Hey,
Does that-
good thing I explored.
So,
Does that stay there then?
um,
Oh, don't worry about it. Just fuck it. What?
stop doing that. Stop doing those things.
This is the tile that is currently out.
Yes.
This is the one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. So you fail to explore. That means that just wastes your turn then?
Basically.
Cool.
Welcome, you assholes.
Thank you. I appreciate the effort, at least.
And so again, I forget. So it has to touch 2. It has to touch at least 1 that you control.
Correct.
Okay. Because like I couldn't go over here and then move my guy all the way over.
Correct.
I explored all the way over there. Okay.
So Kyle, I can play this one for sure. So if you want to wait till next turn to explore, I will explore next and use up that tile.
You think so, huh?
Yep. Unless you want to risk it and try flipping it. Because I can play it right here, Pat.
I know. I see it.
And remind me again with these resource like fishing. If I had my guys in, say I had 1 here and 1 here.
You
And
can
I
do
land out
all
fishing?
of them on the board that go to fish.
Okay. It's not per tile.
Nope.
Thank you.
It's not in a region. It is on the board.
Danka.
So that's why it can be good to specialize in one thing. The only problem is then you kind of flood a market and then you're getting less for it and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But since you have exporter, that can work out well for you.
Mm-hmm.
So he would get all of the fish?
Each unit would have to go on 1. He would get as many. If he had 17 ships on the board right now,
Gotcha.
he could do a lot. But
So you
you're
could
also
continue
maxed at
investing in ships.
4
and-
ships. Well, you can only get 4 ships.
Because that's all you have. It's the number of ship meeples you have is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah, boy. Okay. All right. So you're going to take care of that exploration then.
Yep.
So I am going to
Make some monies.
get some wood.
No, okay.
What do you think I was going to do?
I just said shut it up, make some monies.
Oh,
Only 1 wood?
just the 1 wood.
Not 2?
Well, because then I have to engage 2 of my guys.
He wants to
Actually,
keep. I was gonna say you have the extra guy still and the ships.
yeah. I was thinking I needed to explore, but no, I want to have
Okay.
the guy. I just only need 1 guy for you to explore.
So Aaron,
Alright. I am going to spend 1 money to get 2 more cows.
that was the other thing I was gonna do. I was gonna steal that from you. I forgot about that.
Of course you were.
Well, I failed at the exploration. It made me mad. So
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
I didn't even get like an explorer token or anything. It sucks.
Then I'm going to sell 1 of the cows on the export market. I get 5. I do have money.
Oh, wait, what?
I do have 5. I'm just not going to break it.
But how are you selling the cow?
Using my port.
You only have 1 port.
Yup.
Remember when we talked about this before?
You can only do that 1 per full round,
No.
not just 1.
You only have 1 port. Your port has now been engaged. It has been used.
Your ship is currently
Yeah.
doing the export for this round.
Yes. Okay. That's what I was
Yes.
asking. Okay.
So if you had 2 ports, then on each churn, you
you
could
could engage 1.
correct.
Okay. Got it. I understand now. All right. I am going to. Which one's the explore button? This one. Explore.
Yes, Pat is a rules lawyer.
I am a rules lawyer. Yes.
Yep.
Mostly because I usually have to teach, so that means I have to be a rules lawyer. Otherwise, things break down.
This is true. Well, I mean, it doesn't break down. We just start breaking the rules.
What
Yes.
is iron used in? What is iron? Iron is black. What is
I'm
iron used
impressed that the mountains actually
Zero
like, line up
construction.
with-
in? No construction. It's purely for metal. Money.
There may be there are cards in the evolution deck. That looks like it's iron. And that are grand or wonders. They might have some.
And this goes to the domestic market, so I'll grab that.
There's
there.
also
I'll
a
grab-
short game objective, which is
Wood.
an iron resources based.
Yes, there is.
And I get one of these.
So it might be important for that.
Locking down the tile.
Also, everyone say hi to Jaytan. He's currently viewing. He's the one who called you a
Jaytan.
rules lawyer.
Dan. Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, a new tile. Oh, great. Well, we actually have a landlocked thing now, so that's fine.
Yes,
I mean, it has
Does
a
it-
kite,
does-
though. I mean, how could it
Does
Uh,
the mountainous region have to match?
yes. So this
Oh,
is
great.
still not be able to place here.
Fuck.
be? It'd be placed there.
No, can't.
No, because you need double mountain. This is only on the one edge.
This is a quarter or a half.
So this could
full,
work
half-
here.
Oh, I guess I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't place it like this.
Yeah.
Eh.
I mean, it's more of it's not clear that these corners, like from the angle I was looking at it, I don't know. I don't have a good excuse here. It just
Sounds like excuses.
no.
And then that was whose turn was that? That was Aaron's.
That was mine. So
Oh, there.
Kyle.
They're in
You
explore.
take, you,
Or no,
you took
Pat.
your,
Pat.
You took your token.
Yes.
You could explore
Well,
again,
Exploring works out so well for
but the
me.
other side could
I
have
guess
something.
I will try it again.
Thanks, Pat. There we
Hey.
go. That'll work.
No, it won't.
There you go.
Does
Oh,
it?
it does work. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I have no
No, it
no
doesn't
land there.
right there.
No, I have no land.
Okay, it works.
Perfect strategy, strategism, strategiled.
Strategical?
Oh wait, hold on. There's 3 more workers there, and there's 1 more there. Forgot about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
And you did your resource stuff, right?
Yep. I put a iron in the domestic market, and I took a wood.
I am
What is the
going
brown
to put a iron in the domestic market and take a fish.
Okay. You gonna do any of the actions?
I also get an explorer and Actions.
It's just
No.
the two. There's yours and mine.
Yep. No, I'm good. And I do have a port, but let's see. Actually, no. I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm good. Go.
I might be good. Am I good? Possibly good.
I'm still thinking about this.
We'll see. Okay. So what I want to do
Not allowed.
is gonna construct another ship.
Alright.
You guys are missing the bank a lot. As I say, as I miss. Hey, at least I was stretching for that one.
He's building up his fleet.
Attack! Pirates activate!
Yar, matey.
Yar!
Anything else, Kyle? Progress or
no.
market? Nope. Okay. Aaron,
With all my markets and ports.
I'm just saying those are the options.
Yeah. I know. I just don't
Aaron
have
is
any
exploring yet
stone,
again.
or fish,
Oh,
or
no.
pineapples, or cattle.
Not that one. That's the bottom of the pile one.
Oh, right. I was gonna
Yep,
say,
that one.
fuck.
This is the one you're dealing with.
What do we got?
Volcano.
Hey, volcano.
Is
That
what
one you can go
happens?
here.
Mhm.
What happens with volcanoes?
Volcano has 3 huts.
That's just it.
Yep.
So there's no resources.
No resources on it.
Whereas this one has stone and
3 fish and a hut.
So are we not sure that Aaron is the separatist?
why is that?
Because he's pumping up the workers so that we get rebellion?
Oh, that does that, doesn't that?
Sure. Just now you notice. Totally.
No, that would be a bad play. He would have been better off with the volcano. Because that would have been 3 more workers versus 1 more worker.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
take a fish.
He doesn't want to make it too obvious.
So we have yet to buy any workers, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Check that that's
then
set up right. I haven't done any exploring, so I haven't
It should
touched
be a
anything.
9. Which it is. Okay.
There you go. You know, both times you've checked now, it's been at the right value.
Everyone gets
so-
their action disc.
right now.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
right now.
As soon
Okay.
as
I
that,
wasn't sure if it waited till the end of the round or not.
I'm gonna check.
So.
But
We can rules lawyer it some more.
hey, this is what happens when you're first playing a game. Kind of have to.
No,
roll something.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Chat's saying it's a bad thing.
Fuck you, chat. Immediately receive.
There you
Cool. You're welcome. All right.
I'll let
That's
you
all I got. So Kyle, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that like opens up my actions, huh?
You're welcome.
Yay. I'm going to migrate.
All
So-
non-engaged active units may be moved.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So Kyle, oh, never mind. Okay, I guess that's what you want to do. One thing you
I mean,
can
that was-
do is you can move this guy to here if you wanted to,
Yes.
because you would have a sea convoy.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know.
So when he activates that whole fishing thing, does all of his ships activate no matter where tile they're in?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Just
Welcome to the strategy.
checking. Well,
Am
yeah,
I
you're
mi-
good.
Am I making my plays obvious enough?
The active
Wonder
player
what
controls
Kyle's
as many
doing.
active non-engaged units across the entire archipelago.
You gonna do anything else, Kyle?
I'm not going to activate a evolution card, and I don't have a market or a port. So
Pat.
Piat. Wait, no, Aaron. I just went. It's Aaron's
Yeah.
turn.
I know.
Pat has 2.
You went before me, Kyle.
Yeah.
Aaron told me to go.
I know he did. He was still looking at clockwise rotation,
Okay.
and I did not think
Catch
to.
it in time.
Yeah,
but,
I
okay.
didn't.
We'll correct it. It's fine.
I wasn't looking at what Pat was doing at all.
Your
I was
action
playing what I was
isn't
doing.
going to affect me. My action might affect what you wanted to do.
Okay. Well,
So I am going to buy me some workers.
Woot. You can buy as many as you want.
As many as I can afford.
Good. Cool. Great. Great.
good, great. Good.
You're buying 2.
Mm-hmm.
So 6.
At a price of 6. Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
And then
Be nice to my citizen.
You're done, you said?
that was my action.
Okay. I'm also going to buy a worker. For 3. I can place it wherever I want, basically.
You fucked up when you placed this. Remove this.
What?
Who?
Did you just buy 6 workers?
Oh, no. You're right. Okay. Sorry.
Yes. Don't question me about
I was
it.
like, he can. I don't have an issue with that.
Can.
But there's a slight issue in... Probably didn't mean to do that.
Okay. I'll put it there, I guess.
Yep.
Now, there's the merchant, which is
And then
the
I am
similar
up.
thing, but for domestic. Interesting.
What's up, what?
The
Oh, the merchant.
same thing as the exporter, but for domestic, slightly cheaper.
Because the domestic market is slightly cheaper.
Yes.
No, those
I
are in the
am going
danger zone.
Construct.
Danger zone.
I'm building myself a town.
Did you find out if you could disengage?
No, because I got distracted. I gotta pay
Okay.
the cost of that, which I'm gonna use 2 explore tokens. 2 coins.
Mr. bitching about not being able to explore successfully.
Oh yeah, I forgot those explorer tokens do resource thing. Yep.
That was into the draw tile bag, but
Oh, did it? Oh, thank you.
I got him. I was paying attention. That would have been weird. Let's see what the next tile is. Nothing.
And I will use my port to sell my fish for 5 monies.
Yeah.
And I am completed.
You feel completed? Are you
I am
completed
completed.
inside? Okay.
So, Kyle,
Fish.
disengagement.
Oh no, my turn.
No, I'm looking at disengagement.
Oh, gotcha. You were checking the rules.
Yes.
That you're supposed to do.
Okay,
Good.
so Kyle
Good man.
fished.
I fish with all my boats.
For 3 fish.
3 fish. 3 fish.
Yeah, squad. Yeah. Yeah, see?
I mean, let's just all remember that I am the king.
So are you going to use
And
your
to
thing to sell the fish
respect
now
me.
too, or?
No.
No?
I like fish. Keep them as
Okay.
pets.
Nope, there's nothing about moving off of positions.
Okay.
So it would be a migrate action.
Alright, that's everybody's actions.
Alright, so now we go to evolution. Aaron, you are up first.
Sweet.
Buy and turn or turn and turn?
Churn. I think the cool thing about the researcher is that you have to pay for the evolution card that you're buying, and you pay the person for it.
If you have the researcher, yeah.
Well, whoever has the researcher. Like, if I wanted to use your researcher, I would pay you for the evolution I bought.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm rotating.
Because my
this
researcher did the work.
one.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm saying it's cool. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying it's cool. I like it. Why do you have to fight me on everything?
That's what I do.
Because you're a dick.
Aaron's in the process of turning.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Alright, and this comes out. And no crisis. Scout. During exploration, you may perform a second exploration. Ooh. Double explorations. For a single action.
Well, you have to pay 3 to do it.
I'm going to buy
So when you were
Mr.
looking
Ball's
up the
profit.
disengagement, it wasn't like you didn't have the option at disengagement to do it, and you couldn't do it for free?
No, it's not for free. It's just not even a part of disengagement.
Yeah, they're
I
just
think-
always permanently engaged until you migrate them.
Well, the thing is, they're not even engaged. They're just controlled.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you now landed, if you tried to collect stone, could you
I
do
could
that?
move him. I believe so.
Okay.
They're not engaged. They're just controlled. But once I
Gotcha.
do this is no longer controlled by me, except for the fact that I have the town,
You have the town.
which does
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
And then how would you put him back to control? To get control back, that's a migration?
Correct.
Okay.
So let's
Yeah,
say
you can take him off
let's
to
say
do
I
the
do
resources.
this, and then
Yeah,
on the next disengagement, he doesn't go back on there. He goes here. To get
Yep.
him back on, I would have to do a migration to move him.
got it. Okay,
Um,
cool.
I
With you
bought,
so far.
I bought false profit. I am
Yep.
going to churn. Migration,
Okay.
and out comes spy.
Bye.
Look at the objective card of a player of your choice.
Including the... Wow.
So it allows you to be able to see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Moneybags over there.
You may not reveal the information.
Oh,
Who's
that's
Mr. Moneybags?
you with all the fish.
Oh. I didn't know
Although I
fish
guess it's
were a
only
form
for
of
a price.
currency.
Why do you think I sold a fish? I'm dropping his price of fish.
Yeah, I guess.
Rude.
What you doing, Kyle?
I'm
Buying or rotating?
gonna rotate. The gasp. This will rotate immigration.
Okay.
It has made it fully upside down.
Yay. And merchant.
Alright,
Okay. That's that.
that is that.
So now...
Disengage.
disengage, grab all your shit.
No, my shit was engaged. No, we didn't pull out another tile either.
Interesting.
But
My guy got tired.
I guess this one's still where Kyle is.
if Kyle does it,
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it could.
What do I have to do? Why don't you do it?
or if I do it, Aaron can't do
Or-
it. Is what I was
I
saying.
can't do it. Yes.
He has nobody over there.
Yeah.
Hey, get off my archipelago.
Hey,
Oh, thank you.
for all we know, it's joined right here. It's one archipelago.
So now we're doing order of play stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys still have your sound on?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm honestly not listening for it. I don't really care.
Yeah. And reveal.
Hey, Kyle, you get to go first.
Yeah.
You choose.
No, I get to choose.
He gets to choose. He
You
can
get to
choose
choose.
himself to go last.
It's true.
Hey, Kyle, can pay you a coin to put me second.
Okay.
Here you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Right, I wanted to go second. I wasn't going to pay the price to make myself go first, but I'll go second.
All right.
All right, order's good.
But you
Cool.
kept Aaron first?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. I like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do
Means-
though.
Population effects. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, wait, we never moved the population.
1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8, 11.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's better. Less
Now
close.
there's a population effect of beep.
Yep.
Why did that move?
Because we have enough population that they start reproducing on their own.
And they're making more and more workers.
They're no longer
So
stagnant.
I've got 5, 8. There's actually 12 of us. Aaron's got 4, I've got 5, and Kyle's got 3.
Oh, you
Yay.
have 5. Yeah, I miscounted that. Okay.
There's a surprise. Pat with the most meeples, as always.
You've got all your boats. Do you have as many meeples on, or as many units on the board as I do?
I was just saying meeples. I'm just thinking of like the few times
what are
that
you
we
doing,
played.
I'm reproducing.
We're still on population effects. Now we're on the
Right. Sorry.
crisis.
Balance.
So knock everyone down.
Shoop, shoop, shoop.
I'll keep my guys up here.
Population effects, balance. Got it. Okay. And it's 3 per fish.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. If only we had fish.
If only we had fish, and you can only use the domestic market for that.
You can use the domestic market for that, yes.
And I can use 2.
Yeah, you can use this.
You can use as many as you want. Now
2
you
more.
have to choose. Pick Kyle or me. 1 of each. All right. And then
Pat.
I have 0 resources, so I do nothing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have fish.
I think you might have fish. There's a small chance that you have fish. You don't have to spend it.
I don't know.
scum.
I don't think.
I mean, you
don't think
lose 2 rebellious workers.
I'm going to spend a
Send
fish.
the rest up.
Send the rest up.
Right. And then we do the export one. So stone, Aaron.
We need to export a
You
stone.
need to export
Oh.
a stone.
We have a stone, don't we? Didn't I put one in there?
Not in the export.
Not the
That's
export.
in domestic, but not in the export.
Domestic, yes. Not export.
I pass.
It turns out that the foreign countries don't really need stone either. They don't pay very well for it.
I mean, stone is kind of everywhere. Yeah.
So, yeah. I still don't have any resources, so
I definitely don't have any stone.
we take 1 rebellion.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's acceptable.
So that's the balance. Now, Aaron, you may go.
Now, Aaron, actions. All right, cool. Reproduce.
Now you can reproduce. Are you happy now?
I am happy. And I'm going to get 2 fish for 1 money.
Also, population goes up.
Population goes up, get 2 fish.
Wait. Oh, your thingy.
Yeah,
Just forget
I
about
get 2
your
fish, and then I'm going to activate my port and sell the 2 fish for 4 apiece. So I'll pay 1 money for that, and I get 8 back from the bank. And that is all I can do. Pat.
Okay, mine. I'm up, right?
Yep.
Yes. I'm going to explore.
Pat is exploring.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Stone, cattle, and steel.
The other option would be wood, which I don't have wood.
You don't have wood. That is unfortunate.
Is that where you're placing it?
No, I'm not.
Have
done
you
thinking
considered? Have you considered what wood could do for you?
yet. No, I haven't.
That's unfortunate.
I'm going to go here. So I have to move one of these guys.
No.
Okay, so that's 3 workers going up. 1, 2, 3.
Also, a wood in the domestic and a wood for me.
Okay.
And an export token.
And an export token. Yep.
Yep. Market.
Doing anything else?
I am then going to use this action. Nope, never mind. I'm going to use this action.
Get you some cattle.
Not giving that to me.
I know, but I don't
Okay.
have break change.
Got
So
it.
there's your 2
Yay.
Better than breaking wind.
I would prefer to break change than break wind. Times.
Whoa, what the fuck? That was weird.
So that gave me 2 cattle, right?
Yep.
Cattle.
Good job. You finally have some resources.
Yay!
You can finally start being a constructive member of society.
Resources. Yay! And then that's the end of my turn.
Yep. I'm going to, whoops. Collect steel.
Okay.
Iron. It's iron.
Steel is iron. Oh, cool. All right.
Mhm.
Yep. I get it now.
Tactical decisions. Things Pat figured out as soon as I did it. Aaron is just now getting.
Mhm. Like I said, you could go over there. There's no reason for you to, but you could go over to this one.
Yep. I mean, stone. I'd get access to stone.
Yeah, but you would have
Okay.
access
No.
to it, but you would only be able to pull so much stone. You'd be able to pull 1 if you
I
pull
mean,
1.
1 is better than 0, potentially, right?
Anyway, the connection I missed was I thought it only applied to ships and fish, but it also applies to meeples. That's the
yes.
where that
Yes. You harvest
Anyway.
everything on the archipelago of that thing.
got it.
So that was Kyle, Aaron.
Aaron. What?
It's your turn.
I'm joking.
Unless Kyle's using an action card.
That's what I was
Nope.
waiting for. Okay. I'm gonna explore.
Oh, man. That doesn't
wait,
fit there.
mountain. Here we go.
That fits there.
Oh no! Wait.
Remember, you can look at the other side.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna do this. I think I wanted to do.
Wait, how did you know you were going to do that? Did you cheat?
Oh no! I was gonna place it here, and if I couldn't, then I wanted to do that because that's why I have 3 people there. And I'll move one of you.
You can't do that.
There. Why?
You need to touch on 2 sides.
2 sides. That
There you go.
you could have also
That
gone here.
Didn't
No, you couldn't have.
go.
Never mind. Ignore me.
You're really bad at this game, Pat.
Hey,
All right, I'm
For being a rules lawyer.
I just make sure.
Rules lawyer.
I don't say that I play well. I just make sure we do it correctly.
Ah.
Wait, did
Yeah,
I
so
explore
I-
this turn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I explored. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so I took a pineapple from that. I put a fish in the market. I grabbed a token.
We got 2
And-
huts.
2 more workers. Okay, there's that.
Again, are we sure Aaron isn't separatist?
I'm not separatist.
No, he's going after the explore tokens. He's got the explore one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how he's taken all the explore tokens and then went, oh wait, explore tokens give resources. There was a different reason he's collecting.
This is true.
Your turn, Kyle.
My turn. I'm going to baby make.
Baby making.
Brown and brown out, baby fucking. But the baby's not the one that's fucking. Actually, I think I will actually use my action and my evolution.
I think
Okay.
I actually will actually use my action.
Shut up.
What are you selling? Your iron?
It's not an iron.
For 6 apiece?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. $1 million, but $1 million. Oh, what was the one I came up with the other day? Oh, it was like the porn. I mean, I don't think money shot is the right term because money shot normally involves the ejaculation, but just like the face, like the point of view camera, but like face kind of thing.
Yep.
Basically, every time you're having sex, the only thing you see is just like your face, and that's all you see. It's like a black nebula, and then just your face.
So Pat, your turn.
And you can't close your eyes.
Actually,
and-
you should have gone before Kyle again, but sorry.
Stop telling me to go!
Um. Hmm. Technically, that guy is there.
What?
There is a difference of which side this guy lands on. He can't technically cross this
Without a boat.
without a boat.
So then how did I explore this tile? Or was that just forced?
I don't know.
When you explore a tile, you have to move there.
Yep.
This is where you had to move. I
Okay.
can stay on this side.
You also had a boat here
Yeah, I had a boat
to ferry you,
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
if you want to think about it logically that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pat has no boat here.
I have no boat.
I have no boat.
I am going to build said boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes, construction. Yep.
What the fuck is that?
What? I pulled out the next tile.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a tile out.
I
Yeah, no,
helped.
it just looks
I did
weird.
a thing and helped.
And then I migrate each temple I control, which is 1. And I move this guy over to here.
Yep. Okay, 4 each temple.
Okay.
Yes, which I have 1 of. That was
I'm
action
going
and that and that. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
I'm going to make a market, which is one of those.
Cattle and pineapple.
And those.
If you want to have a market, you need to things to sell in the market. The only thing we
Makes
sell in
sense.
markets is cattle and pineapples.
No, you could buy stuff at the market.
Nope. Shh.
So you could buy this
Cattle
there's all
and
this wood.
pineapple.
If you wanted
Yes.
wood, here's some wood.
Yeah, if only I didn't have any access to wood.
You could buy this wood and then sell it over here and make lots of money.
This is true.
And then I'm going to use the market to sell a cattle for 6.
Just 1 cattle. Remember, you can sell 2 items. You can
Oh,
also
I have
sell
one.
and buy.
I can sell 2 items. What?
When you use a market or a port,
Yep.
you can buy and sell. You have 2 buy and sell actions.
Ah, I forgot about that. Okay.
It'd be an interesting strategy to get money.
What do I need?
Buy stuff here, sell it here.
Using the merchant and exporter. So drive down the price here,
Mhm.
keep the price high here, just
Mhm.
buy in mass, sell in mass.
Just get pineapples down to 1 and then sell them for 8.
Yeah.
I'll buy the stone. Essentially, I paid 1 for here. So I got 6 for that, cost 1 for that, and 5 for the stone. So
Because as long as you're making at least 5 in profit, you're breaking even on the
On the actual cost of the thing.
cost of the cards. Yeah.
The only thing is, remember, people can use the cards other than you.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm just saying, like, if you did that and people didn't stop you,
Mm-hmm.
Petson.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm just not going to go this time.
Thanks, Kyle.
To be fair, it's always Aaron that says, Kyle, go. And then I go, because I forget.
Alright, so I am going to migrate
migrate again.
this guy here.
Off of the church?
I have a town.
To the town.
Oh, so you control it anyway. I see.
Mhm.
So that means you can move your ship then too?
Mhm. Do all that hardcore fishing action.
I will move this guy over here. I will move this guy here. Then I will move this guy here.
Okay.
I have completed my migration.
Yarhar, this be me waters.
Next I do... Oh wait, no. Also this boat. This boat moves.
Yarhar, be me waters.
Me hardy.
Okay,
Yo ho.
so that was my migration.
Ye shall regret it when I get to ye pirate.
It's done.
You're done? Okay, Kyle. For real this time.
Yay, for reals.
For
I'm
real,
gonna
boys.
Lore.
Explore.
See if I can actually play this shit.
Yep. Maybe. Okay.
No, try
There you
try
go.
right here.
Yeah, I know.
Try right there. I was like, you weren't gonna fit it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 1 worker.
But I don't have a disengaged worker to do that there, though.
Correct. So this is an invalid play.
Yeah.
So this is an invalid tile. Yep, just making
Looks
sure.
like- Yep.
So you get no explorations.
Great.
I'm gonna make a city for my action.
Town.
That cost one. Yeah, town. That costs one of that and one of that for
A stone, a
town.
wood, and 2 coins.
Already paid the money, so town. Wood. Stone.
What are you building?
A town.
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 That is the town tile, yeah.
Mhm.
Dun 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 dun. Dun. Kyle.
No.
Pat.
God damn it. I am going to harvest me some wood. That's 1 wood there.
Lock your tiles.
Yep. 2 wood there. And a wood over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 woods.
What are you doing with all this extra wood, Pat?
Hoarding it.
And then
Or,
I'm going to
you know,
activate my port
Selling it for
and sell my 2 wood for.
24.
I
Oh,
can't
just
sell
2?
that much.
Oh, yeah, it's two per action.
Mhm.
I'm
Port,
thinking of my
your
exporter.
exporter. Mhm.
Mhm.
That got me 14 monies.
There you go.
Nice.
Then you're good?
Yep.
Okay. Then I shall fish. As I am like to do.
As you am like to do. Alright. And all our actions.
Yep.
So, evolution. Aaron. Buy and spin or spin and spin?
I'm gonna buy and spin. No, that's buy. Let's go.
Which one are you
Cost
spinning?
6.
Here's a surprise.
Merchant.
Alright.
Well, we don't have to review the.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, a pirate. Destroy an enemy ship. Present on the same region as one of your own ships. The owner of the destroyed ship must give you a resource of his choice. If he has none, he must prove it by lifting his screen.
Fun.
Also, a rebel. Then I
And what's the
might
book?
for-
So, question.
Yes?
The book symbol.
Second.
I think my victory condition's activated now. Because you bought the merchant.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4, and
4.
you have 5.
5. Alright. So you have the number of character players for 3-player game?
Yep. Is 5.
Alright.
So
That's-
mini
and
game
then the end,
immediately
that's the
ends.
game.
Cool.
Let me just check. Some of them end at end of turn, some end at end of phase. End of game. Player reveals his objective card as soon as the end of game condition. The game ends at the end of the actor player's round. So, I buy that. We...
Well, this is a round.
Yes. So that's why I'm finishing this up. Because we might hit a crisis, and that kind of stuff.
Well, one round is 6 phases, is what the
Yeah.
note says.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
At the end of the active player's round.
so then I don't get an action. I don't get to buy evolution cards.
It doesn't provide an example, so just says active players round. So I think once I'm done doing my thing, I think it ends. Which the only thing that's happening is this comes out. I'm pretty sure the game ends there. Unless you can find something different.
Yeah.
That's how I just read you verbatim what it says.
Mm-hmm.
All players have won the game. Then count the victory points to determine the grand winner.
Woot woot. All players have won except for the Separatists, right? Or is that just this, the
No,
game
it just
ends, the
says-
Separatist wins?
Just if the game ends, the Separatist wins.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean the Separatists can still win by victory points. All right, so reveal
Reveal what?
your hidden objectives, so that way we can tally up our points. So unlock this, move the markers off.
Oh,
this.
so if I see if 2 of the exploration tokens, then the game ends. Okay. Pat's was
was
So
exploration.
he was potentially waiting for the game to end when you.
I was just waiting for Aaron to keep playing exploration tokens.
Yeah. I had 2 resources emptied out of the bank, and based on the number of temples.
Alright, so we can now count up our victory points. We can start with the trend. Who has fish?
I have fish.
I have fish.
How much fish do you have?
2.
Kyle.
5.
Kyle gets 4 points. Kyle is red. Aaron gets 3 points.
Well, that's not going to snap pretty at all, apparently.
Okay.
They're slightly too big.
Slightly.
You know what you should do? Make a copy of the scoring track,
Make
And-
it bigger.
print and paste it, like at the very, like down
I
here or
mean,
something.
We
Make it
could,
bigger.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Make a copy and make it like this is the scoring track.
I mean, this would be, yeah. It doesn't do much to resize it and do all that now because
No.
I can't save
Yeah,
this
I'm just saying like in the future.
current state.
So
Yeah.
you're at 4, Aaron's at 3, and I'm still at 0. I did not have any fish.
Yeah, well,
I was
that's
hoping
why
to
I
get some
went
fish the
fishing.
next round. I was like, get some fish the next round. But...
Oh, well.
Alright, so that's the trend.
Okay.
Kyle gets a victory point for his king. Let's put that on the board.
Yeah.
Then we'll start with hidden objectives from Aaron. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
So, number of explorer tokens
5.
1.
0.
So Aaron gets 3. I get 2. Kyle gets 0.
Yeah.
Kyle, what's yours?
Temples.
Temples. I control 1. So I get 3. Aaron.
Angel 0.
I got 0.
Oh yeah. So I got
We
back
can
up.
build one next round.
So here comes the big one. Money. Who has money? I have
Yeah,
11. Oh, Kyle took second. Unless he passes me up. Oh.
Remember he bought like
Oh.
16?
Oh!
I have a fuck ton
Kyle
of money.
gets 3. Yeah, puts him at 8. I get 2, and Aaron only gets 1. Aaron, you took last place
Why did I take last place?
because you tied with me, and we're both at 7. The king
What
wins
did
it for Kyle.
Do-do-do-do-do. First time, first win.
You and me lost to him by 1 victory point.
Few times. Good, I'm glad, because I've been trying to figure out how to do my objective the whole game and just kind of happened into Pat's.
Into the exploration.
No, because I didn't do exploration at all.
You happened into my
Yours
Oh,
was
my
to get
objective?
money. Yeah. Your
or my
victory
victory condition.
Points, not
Yes.
victory condition, points.
It says victory condition on the
Oh,
actual
okay.
game. Like right up here
Okay.
says victory condition because they're
Gotcha.
victory points.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good game.
Mm-hmm. Well,
No,
I
he
mean,
was a separatist.
I basically saw a fish, and it's like, yep, all right. Well, I can build. All I have is wood, so let's build ships and collect fish. I'll get 3 fish a turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never spend them, and
I will definitely take that 4 points.
yeah, like
Yeah,
you flooded the fish market, and I'm like,
So
okay,
that was the
sure.
thing. If I had taken a single fish, I would have won
Yeah,
because that would have been 2 points.
yeah, but you also forgot that was even there at one point. So
I did. I knew it at the end there, but I needed to get. I was trying to get the money for mine.
Mm-hmm.
And by rights, I should have used 2 of these and just built a church somewhere, so I didn't have to worry about standing my guys up.
Yes, especially since it was clear that we
Yes. weren't going to go for that.
We couldn't get as many as you were going, especially once you got Scout. And especially since you knew that the game was going to end with characters.
And I spent every single one except for the one I just got.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, my plan, if it had been to my victory condition, I could have emptied iron and fish out pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of iron. The other problem is each time you did your exporter, selling wise, you were
I was selling, but I was selling iron, so I was getting money for that.
Yeah.
So I could very easily take an action, get out 3 of that iron.
Yeah, then if you had gotten merchant, then you could have also just bought like a shit ton of pineapple or a shit ton of wood. You could have bought 6 wood for 18 while selling the iron.
All things
you could have sold the iron to buy something else.
Yeah.
Because you can buy as many as you want.
Mm-hmm.
So the wood is...
Wood was the lowest because I had pulled out, and it also was the closest. Well, he could sell. If he had merchant, he could buy on this market.
But hey, I'm glad I'm glad it ended with Pat buying the merchant, because otherwise I was worried about having to buy a pirate to keep Pat from sinking my ships.
If I hadn't bought the merchant, I would have actually had more money than you. And if I hadn't bought the merchant and you had bought the pirate, I would have had the more money, which would have switched this.
Yep. Way to go. Way to lose it for yourself. Way to end the game and cause yourself to lose and me to win. Also, get your stupid token back where it belongs. I am victorious. Fuck you all.
Aaron is slightly behind me.
Fuck your tokens.
Yeah, overall, not bad. I mean, a lot of mechanics, but relatively straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and like the thing is like the next game will be completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of what we start with, what our hidden objectives are, what evolutions we get, what crisis comes up.
Lots of replayability for sure.
And it plays better at more people because there's more interaction in areas of I steal this wood. Like right now, we started off very separated and didn't touch here till way late.
Yeah.
And
even here, you weren't.
Each other.
Yeah, we didn't even disrupt each other here because I don't think you were too interested in that steel.
No, I had no use for the iron.
Yeah.